They. They changed the staff in the fast food places and replaced the "can I take your order" faces with soulless touch screens and numbered burgers that we scoffed and said they were just kids' jobs. There's other jobs. They brought in 0 hours as ways to live and work, just as long as you didn't need to live and work. It's a lifestyle choice, we were advised. Who needs staff in a clothes shop when I know my size? They were welcomed with smiles while they built their FCs and worked the workers for miles and free ship with ease, then burned down the high street after we lit the fuse, but never quite managed to pay their dues, always avoided a convenient excuse. And they swapped office juniors for shiny teams and told us to write our office minutes in between the stolen minutes between meetings. But hey, we're cutting waste, and who needs evenings? They supermarket swept away checkouts for unexpected items in the bagging tray and confused us into doing part-time tasks while we pay for expensive plastic charity bags. They decided entry level meant 5 years serving and that sleeping in the office was a badge worth earning, and when the profits piled high they frowned and burned us as their share price rose like flames. They realized after COVID they could raise the price for all we needed because they had already bought politicians while the cost of living cries go unheeded, while the regulators shrug with toothless frowns. Paid off. They begged for help when they crashed in '08, but still pay bonuses and now fill their plates, and they're buying houses above affordable rates, leaving us renting and ranting. Nothing owned, everything fee. And they started cheery-facing books that let us see our friends and then realised that engagement made them money through their trends. And I keep my eyes closed as I scroll so I'll not see. The algorithm's always right nowadays, apparently. They now tell us that what we need are artificial friends for our daily deeds and tasks until they teach them how we work. And then we'll join the broken line of those people who don't work. And they get upset when we object to them stealing our creations as they screen wipe for their hungry machine and its endless machinations. It inflates their bubble and ram prices, and the cost is far too steep. But I ask, does AI dream of electric, rustled sheep? They cleared out all the unskilled jobs, the ones that we would take. If life threw us a curveball, at least we still could make our rent and build back up. But honestly, that's changed. Whatever will we tell our kids when they have to face the same? They forgot when they were younger folks and life was simply cheaper. No hustles needed to stay afloat. Life was just slightly sweeter. But it's not the 1%, it's the immigrants and their capers. I swear to you, it must be true. They said it in the paper. They ask us to apply with cover letter and CV. It's polite and it's professional. Kind regards, not ChatGPT. But don't expect to hear from them because you're just one of 93 that sent their life in PDF. Get stuffed with courtesy. They told us it was progress as they stripped the planet bare, and they sold us back our dignity and charged us for the air. And they told us that we needed growth to keep us right on track. We'll remember that as we're putting out the fire on our backs. They made a social contract, something they never signed, and chuckled as we knuckled down and made an endless bottom line that no one could ever spend regardless of the costs. Funny that, as it turns out in the end, it just cost us. They.